I have built more than 15 houses, and I use staging everywhere. I use two models. The first is when you hire a professional stager. He comes to you, looks carefully at the house, and suggests various different options or collections that he can place in the house. He brings the furniture and arranges everything himself. You pay approximately about $5,000 for a total of 2 months for a residential property of 2,500 square feet. For a house like this with 5,000 square feet, you will pay between $10,000 to $15,000 for 2 months. And after that, you will pay an additional $5,000 or $3,000 every month, depending on what you agree upon. The second model is when you buy the furniture and decor yourself and do the staging on your own, as mentioned earlier. I use the second model more often because I try to fill my houses with a minimal amount of staging and decorations, which I find helps to create a clean, uncluttered, and aesthetically pleasing space overall. Visiting different houses on various professional tours, I noticed one important detail that I found to be quite significant and noteworthy. Friends, we discussed the various topics of building, staging, and selling houses in my online course, and more. The link and promo code are in the description below of this video. When there is nothing to show in the house, meaning the house is quite simple and very plain, without any additional elements or accents, it is just a good house, a very good house. Staging is done in a fairly large amount, with a lot of decor added, so that the staging serves as accents, attracts attention, and shows the future buyer how they will live in this house. The staging process involves a considerable amount of effort and resources. Various decorative elements are carefully chosen to enhance the overall appeal. How he will enjoy it, how he will move, how the furniture can stand there. And, by the way, there are statistics. 1 out of 6 staging sets is typically purchased, usually along with the house, in most cases. In my houses, my dedicated team and I always strive to fill the home with a variety of interesting and captivating accent elements. For example, this fireplace, it is indeed an accent by itself. And if I place a staging element like this bright sofa, they will start to clash with the fireplace. It is important for me to show that the fireplace is the central foundation of this house, and everything around it is subordinate to the fireplace. Therefore, the fireplace in this particular scenario is the central focal element, and the comfortable sofa complements and enhances it. But furniture such as a sofa, table, and chairs is just one element of staging. You can see beautiful flowers, elegant vases, and figurines. This is exactly what decor is. And if there is an excessive amount of various different decoration items and accessories in your residence, it turns into a store, not a home. In summary, my conclusion, it is my belief that there should be very minimal and limited decor. The kitchen is a workspace, and in the workspace, we added brighter elements to enhance the overall ambience. For instance, this black table blends harmoniously and seamlessly with the black windows and stands out beautifully against the light floor. This indicates that this is a place where people gather together effortlessly. If we move, for example, to the living space, in the living space we can see that the colors we chose with the designers are very soft, because in the living space you relax, you spend time after work to recharge your energy. For example, in the place where the homeowners will meet with friends, we used very soft pastel colors to create a welcoming and inviting atmosphere, but at the same time, we made 4 different chairs of different colors and shapes. This means that the people who come to you, your friends, indeed have different personalities, different styles, but they gather around a round table. Each of these zones should actually have its own story. If you create zones that essentially have stories, they will ultimately flourish. Here's another interesting element, paintings. And often staging installers definitely use prints. These are not real paintings. In this house, I decided to invite the impressive and famous artist Stephen Lavazzi to place his paintings in our home. And a little life hack, guys. When selling each painting, the artist gives you from 10 to 20% depending on your agreement. There are many cases where, when buying a house, people often purchase not only the staging but also the paintings. You can obviously make arrangements with Van Gogh or Leonardo da Vinci and hang their paintings here if you manage to do so. I invite you to the master unit, where we have the master bedroom, master bathroom, and master closet. I want to start with the master closet. Usually stagers don't often do staging in the closet, but I had this idea. I saw in numerous houses they sometimes place bags with well-known brands, such as Gucci, Prada, but not everyone likes such expensive luxury and high-end brands, so I decided to place simple, stylish craft bags in my boho house, which remind of shopping and are cozy and comfortable. Next, we move to the master bathroom, which is relaxing and inviting. Usually not much staging is generally done in the master bathroom because the bathroom itself is already a complete element itself. Here, you just need to do a bit of simple and elegant decor, and that will be more than enough to definitely complement and enhance the impression in the bathroom area and overall ambiance. And the most important thing in the house is very personal space, which is the master bedroom. Usually, it is staged with a comfortable and inviting bed and bedding so that a person can clearly see how it will look. In our houses, we add wallpaper to the walls. This wallpaper is imported from Germany, a special order. They created a beautifully designed accent wall, enhancing the impression and feeling of coziness and warmth throughout the entire house. And every element in the master bedroom should absolutely create a feeling of coziness, warmth, and comfort. Even when you enter the master bedroom, you immediately get a sound effect that makes it feel quiet and cozy. This is very important. This can be achieved with the help of rugs, mats, throws, and pillows. All these elements, such as these, eliminate echo. And when you enter the room, you really feel at home. What did I encounter, and what do I not recommend doing? When I hired stagers to place furniture and decor in my houses, I noticed that, in my experience, they often brought furniture that was a bit used and slightly old, in my opinion. If your house is new, it's not a resale, and you are the builder who constructed the new house, ask your stager to place new furniture. When an old furniture is in a new house, it is very noticeable and significantly reduces its value. Another element I definitely do not recommend is placing cheaper furniture in more expensive homes. Absolutely. Also, in luxury homes, I do not recommend hanging prints because prints diminish the perception of the house. Another small life hack I've noticed is hygiene products like toilet paper and some other essentials. If toilet paper is hanging on the toilet paper holder in a residence that is currently being sold for $1 million, it immediately gives the impression that someone is currently living in the house. Do not place hygiene products such as soaps and shampoos in bathrooms and other rooms. Try not to place any personal identifiers in the house, such as books on religion or philosophy, which might offend someone or deter them from buying the house if they do not share that religion or philosophy. It is essential to ensure a neutral environment and more appealing to potential buyers. As I walked slowly from the main house to the guest house, I suddenly remembered another very important point. If you are a novice builder, if you have built your first house, try not to focus on staging yourself, but invite a professional who will do the staging for you. They will definitely enhance your house, and you will certainly sell it for a higher price. Specifically in this house, boho residence, priced at approximately $3.5 million, I spent $35,000 on staging. That's about approximately 1%. Essentially, it's a good model to calculate how much money you need to spend on staging. But I am sure that if you buy new staging, it will definitely add value and worth to your home, and you will definitely sell your home for a higher price. I showed you how I did the staging in our boho residence. Write in the comments what you think about it. Did you like it or not?